Yeah, man. Got my yellow on and green like a Jamaican. God day. Welcome to the morning shift for Corey Cofield, your daily reset to think higher, believe bigger, and live broader. That's what we're here to do today. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome. Top of the day to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the morning shift with Corey Cofield, your daily reset to think bigger and higher, believe bigger and higher, and live broader and more fearless, man. That's what we're here to do, to get to change our mindset, to shift our mindset. That's what we're here to do. Let me see something here. Welcome, welcome. Glad y'all could join us this top of this day, man. I appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Jump on in. Today we're going to be talking about we win. We win, man. Did y'all know we win? I just looked and I saw my knuckles could have the perspective of being white a little on camera. But they're not. But just in case, I'm going to put a little oil on my hands, you know what I'm saying? But today we talking about we win, we win, we win, we win. What if I told you that everything you do was meant to win? What if I told you that everything in your DNA was a winner? What if I told you that? What if I told you that you was destined to win? Come on, y'all. Welcome to the morning shift with Corey Cofield. Yeah, welcome to the morning shift with Corey Cofield. We shifting perspectives today. We're going to show you the day that you was designed to win. We're going to show you the day that you was designed to operate at a high level from the top. We're going to show you it's in your DNA. You know what I'm saying? It's in your DNA to win. We're going to prove that to you. If you feel me, we're going to prove that to you. Thanks for the likes, y'all. Thank you, y'all. Help me reach my goals today. Even on TikTok, you feel me? I need some roses. I need some little stuff, man. Y'all, you feel me? I see a glitter. Thank you. You feel me? Hold on, you got your number one glitter. Okay. I just need some love today. If you watching on whatever social media stream, we stream on everything, right? We on TikTok, right? We on Instagram, we on LinkedIn, we on YouTube, we on Facebook, all right now streaming live. So if you can jump on, man, and follow us, share the live and stuff like that with anybody that you can. That would be good. Welcome to the morning shift with Corey Cofield, your daily reset to think higher, believe bigger, and live broader. The morning shift was designed because, I know how important it is to set your day in which way you want to go, right? And so studies show that the first 20 minutes of your day that you wake up, the first 20 minutes of your day, your mind is super receptive. Your mind is like a sponge. It's pulling in everything that it sees. It is operating at a higher level. This is the first 20 minutes of your day, right? And so that's why it's imperative that you use that 20 minutes to inundate your mind with the perspective that you want your life to be, right? So if your mind, just peep this, if our minds, excuse me, let me fix this light, y'all. Excuse me. Thank you. You know the skin dark, bro. I gotta have a lot of light. I gotta have a lot of light. I need a lot of light on the skin. You feel me? I need a lot of light. Hello. Let me say hello directly. Flamingo. So, how you doing? How you doing, Flamingo South? I'm talking to you directly. This not a winter cap, girl. It's knitted. Come on now. Can you find something good about your boy? That's two things you said already. It's two things you said already. Can you say something good now? Please. Thanks. Okay. That's good. That's positive. We don't nothing but good things. I see nothing but good things for you. I see nothing but good things for your future. Right? So like I was telling you, just imagine if you was designed to win. What if I told you that everything that you was designed to do was meant to help you win? Yes, Saturday. It's Saturday morning. So what? We up. We up every single day. We up every single day. We living to change our futures. Every single day we wake up to change who we are and be a better person, right? And so the reason why I'm up early is because I feel like I want to be the first thing that you can use. This lights are just reflecting terribly. I want to be the first thing that you use to help move your day forward. And as I was telling y'all, the first 20 minutes of your day, your brain is the most responsive. So it's super important what you put on your mind first thing in the morning. Excuse me. Some people wake up and the first thing they do is jump on stuff that's going to inundate them with the wrong perspective. If you get up first thing and you looking at fighting, people fighting and arguing, do you know you establishing your day to consist of what you just absorbed? I'm always thankful and inspired too, Flamingo. Thank you for joining and thank you for being here. It means a lot, straight up. I really mean that because I know you guys are super intelligent, high vibrational people. You could be anywhere you want to be. It's Saturday morning, you could be, doing whatever. But for you to actively be here and listen to what I'm saying, it means something. And I appreciate that. I really do. And I feel like I got something to say today that can help us win. See, life is all about getting the cheat code. And if we can get the cheat code to life, we win. If we can get the cheat code, what that mean? That means anything we can do to move our life forward, anything that we can do to help us jump the line, I'm trying to do that, right? And I know you trying to do that. So that's what we're talking about today. We win to get the right perspective. So you gotta be confident in life. You gotta be confident to know that you win. You gotta be confident in life to know that you were meant to win. See, it's different when you just know you win, right? It's different. Just say you just know you win. You know you're gonna win. That's a confidence you have, right? You like, yeah, I know I'm gonna win. I know I'm gonna win. You feel me? But just know if you knew that the program was designed for you to win, wouldn't that give you a little bit more confidence? Right? Now, let's add this to it. What if you knew that it was no way you could lose? What confidence would you have? You will be walking around on 1,000. Nobody could see you. The confidence in which you would move through the day would be so huge. If you knew it was no way you can lose on anything you did, tell me how confidently you would move through the day. How would you wake up in the morning knowing you couldn't lose? Some of y'all love playing theme music. Some of y'all love playing theme music in the morning. Like, what? Knowing you can't lose, it gives you a different confidence, right? And so I'm telling you, you can't lose. You was designed to win. Everything in your DNA is set up to win. Every organ, every micro organ, every atom, every single thing moving in your body was set up to win. It was meant to grow. And that's why the title today is We Win. The whole universe is on our side. God is on our side. The divine, the great, listen, you win. And I'm going to show you today how you win. I'm going to show you today how you were designed to win. Listen, life is all about perspectives, and whatever you see will be your life. If your perspective is that life is hard and that you don't know how you can make it and it's difficult, you got to work hard, you got to grind. Thank you for the hanging light, Charlotte. Thank you so much. You got to grind. You feel me? Thank you for the rose, Charlotte. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Charlotte put me on. Thank you, baby. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you so much, Charlotte. Charlotte put me up, baby. Hold on, who is Charlotte? Who is this? Colette. I hope I'm saying your name right. Sorry, baby. Colette. Okay, look. What if I tell you you was meant to win? You are. You are. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You are. You are designed to win. Did you know everything that was ever created was created to grow and prosper? Every single thing ever created was meant to grow and prosper. Everything God made, everything that's in nature, everything that's not genetically made or thought up, everything that's naturally produced, it's naturally produced to win. It grows naturally, right? You don't have to look at a flower and scream, grow. You better grow. It does naturally what it's meant to do, right? A flower just grows. You don't have to yell at a fish and tell a fish to swim, right? The fish just automatically does what it was designed to do. A tree is treeing. I know that ain't no word. The wind is winding. Everything that was made in nature is doing what it was meant to do. Everything in nature that's winning and growing, this is the key point. Check this out. Everything in nature that's growing and prospering and doing good, like trees, grass, water keeps being circulated from the clouds to the ocean. That process is still working. The sun is still doing what it was meant to do, light and heat the world. The moon is still doing what it was meant to do, light and heat the world, still functioning at a high level with no mistakes, right? Grass is still growing. You cut your grass, you be out there on Saturdays with your Daisy Dukes on, men and women now, right? And you out there cutting the grass. Remember, you mad as heck because your mom waking you up on a Saturday morning to go out and cut grass. And I'm like, who cares, right? But you can cut it, and next week you're going to have to cut it again because it keeps growing, even though it's cut, even though somebody physically cuts it and does something to it to stop it, but it continues to grow. Side note, so what somebody did something to you? So what they did something to stop you from growing? They can't stop you from growing. Keep growing. Just like grass. You cut grass deliberately. You go out your way to cut it, but it comes back growing because it's doing what it's meant to do. And can't nobody stop you from doing what you meant to do. That's a side note. Now, just like grass, just like water is still being water, fish is still being fish. Everything operating that was made naturally is still in operation. Listen why this is important, y'all. Peep this. Listen. Everything that was made naturally is working. It's no problems with it. We don't say the sun didn't come up today. What's wrong? You've never said that. The moon has never, not once in all your life, not came up. Right? Water has never stopped being wet. Water has never stopped doing what it's supposed to do. Grass has never stopped growing. Trees has never stopped being trees. Flowers has never stopped circulating air. Everything that's ever made naturally is still doing it was meant to do. But you know what the key thing is? Thank you. Is that everything that's operating and still working perfectly with no issues is operating where it was designed to operate. You don't see a fish trying to climb a tree, right? You don't see a tree trying to fly. You don't see a bird typically swimming constantly. It may dip in the water, grab a fish, but it's not there permanently. It's flying in the air. It's doing what it was meant to do. It's operating in the field that it was designed to operate in. So it's prospering. We win when we operate where we were designed to operate. Listen, man, we win when we operate where we was designed to operate. What'll happen if you try to take a bath in a microwave? Hope it's not plugged up. Right? What'll happen if you take a rake that you get leaves up with and go try to flip a pancake with it? What'll happen if you did that? It wouldn't work. You may be able to get some, if you use a rake to flip a pancake, you might be able to do something, but you're going to mess the pancake up. It's not going to be how it's supposed to be because you're using something that wasn't designed to be used to do that. Now you, as a human being, if you operate where you're not supposed to operate, you're going to be out of line and you're not going to work. And guess what? Just like that rake may be able to turn over a pancake a little bit and mess it all up, but it's like harder than it's supposed to be and all that. You can prosper when you out of line, when you're in a job you know you're not supposed to be in, when you're in a relationship you know you're not supposed to be in. It may work a little bit. You may be able to get through a little bit and make it work and grind and make it hard to work, but it wasn't designed to be that way, so you're going to get tension. But when you're operating in where you were meant to operate, the flow is smooth. Not saying there won't be issues, because it will be. But what I'm saying is things will work out so you win. But if you're taking losses and things keep happening and you keep taking negative steps back, you need to check if you're operating where you were meant to operate. Are you operating where you meant to operate? You can tell by the fact of if you're winning or not. You know, when in a race, what's the little young girl name? The little young black girl that's real fast, is running, killing people. And I gotta watch my words. That's blowing past people in the race. I forget her name, right? The confidence in which she walk in stuff because she knows she's winning, and you can tell that she's prepared because of how she runs. You can tell the work she's putting in, how she moves, right? You can tell all that. So what I'm telling you, your performance and wherever you at shows the training and the dedication that you've had for that thing. So if you're not winning in life, if things are not going right, if your relationship always have turmoil, if it's always arguing, if it's always fussing and strife and all this stuff in your relationships, you got to check, am I operating at where I'm supposed to be operating? Am I being used in the way that I was designed? because it's peace in your path. In your yellow brick road, when you're on your yellow brick road, when you're on your path, when you walk in the life designed for you, it's going to be peace involved. Now, I'm not saying there won't be some waves. I'm not saying it won't be some waves, but you will win even through it. You'll win even through it. That's what happens when you operate when you're supposed to be. Things line up. Things line up. We stay focused and nobody will distract us. No matter what you say, you won't distract the message. I represent God 100%, and anything and anybody can get it. I win. I got God on my side. I remember one time in Detroit, I got into it with some guys at a club. Me and my buddies, my brothers, because we were just there chilling, having fun. Right? All the girls on us and stuff. And my buddy went in the bathroom, and some kind of way, some guy was chiefing on some trees. And he asked my buddy, did he want to hit it? My buddy said, yeah, okay. He hit it. Then when he finished, the guy said, you owe me $5. The guy like, what? For what? Oh, you hit my tree. And my boy like, man, go ahead on. You told me I can do it, right? Next thing I know, it's a beef it's in the bathroom. I go in there. Next thing I know, security come in and we all leave out. But after the party, these guys, the guy was standing by the door when we go to walk out. He had his foot up in the air. I mean, he had his foot blocking the door. And my brother, we ain't no suckers. So my brother pushed his foot like, watch out, bro, and walked out. We get outside. Next thing I know, this guy just pulls the burner out on me, right? And I see his hand lifting up like this, and I'm like, I try to run, and I had on some dress shoes, and I slipped. Next thing I know, pew! I hear the butt of the burner hits me right here, and next thing I know, I hear boom, 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 and I look, I see the projectile coming out of the pew. I gotta watch my words, y'all. Coming out of the pew. I see the bullet. I can't say those words on TikTok. I see the projectile coming out, and it turns, misses my head. I hit the ground. I start running. This guy just pew, 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 and all I hear is choo, 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 choo. Not one hit me. I still got the mark right here where the butt of the pistol hit me like this. I was supernaturally protected. I was supernaturally protected in that situation because God was with me. How many times in your life you can see where you could have been out of here, you could have been unalived, but somebody said no. Not somebody, God said no. He protected you. He protected you. A lot of us that's watching this should have been gone a long time ago. So many things happened that could have checked you out of here, but you've been divinely protected. You know why? Because you got a purpose and you win. You win. You win. God has set us up to win. The whole universe is conspiring to make us win. Let me show you something right quick. I'm gonna show you. This is a statistic. I'll be coming with the receipts. I'll be coming with the receipts, man. Science confirms, according to Dr. Barbara, positive emotions like hope and determination expand our ability to grow and overcome obstacles. Just by having a positive mindset. This is an article that was published. Just by having positive emotions like hope and determination. Look at that. That expands our ability to grow and overcome obstacles. That's because the body was designed to win. The body was designed to grow. That's why if you cut your fingernails, do they grow back? If you cut your hair, does it grow back? It may take a long time. Some of us have other issues that's stopping it, but even that, things can happen in your follicles. It's all about mucus. We're going to get into that at another time. But doesn't a baby, when a baby's born little, doesn't it grow to an adult? Everything in our DNA is made to win. We were designed to grow and prosper. Welcome to the morning shift with Corey Cofield, where we shift your perspective to think bigger, live bolder, and believe with everything you got, man. We talking about we win. We talking about now how the body and our whole DNA is set up to win. Listen to this. This is Dr. Bruce Lipton. Dr. Bruce Lipton is a stem cell biologist. Now look, Dr. Lipton, a stem cell biologist, explains through epigenetics that our genes are not fixed, but are constantly influenced by our beliefs, environment, and mindset. This means your biology is not programmed for failure. It's programmed to respond to faith, focus, and growth. The moment you change your perception is the moment you rewrite the chemistry of your body. You hear that? See, like I said yesterday, you hear people say you can't teach old dog new tricks. Right? You hear that. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's a lie. Did you know that was a bold-faced lie? See, if you're not careful, society will put perspectives in your mind to get you to get fixed and stuck. See, it's people who don't want you to grow. It's people that want you to stay stuck so you can work for their dreams. You understand that? It's people that got billions of dollars. They got whole people's generations of people working for them and can't survive unless you continue to work for them. Do you know that? Did you know it's people that get paid from you having a mindset of, I just got to go to school. And after I graduate, I got to go straight to college so I can get a job and work for a Fortune 500 company. Do you know it's reasons why these companies are Fortune 500 companies? It's because they got generations of people working for them, right? But guess what? Every Fortune 500 company that ever existed and still is in existence was a dream. It was somebody else's dream. It was somebody's thought, somebody's belief. And now they got millions of people working for them. While they live the dream and sit back and get all the money, you and your children's children keep being bred. And I said the right word, being bred to work for them. That's why people, they breed you to say, get 4 years of school. They put you in school. Everything is meant to dumb you down, to put you in line, to get you used to standing in lines. That's what school do. It gets you used to. You go to the milk line. You go to the lunch line. You go to the bathroom and standing in line. Everything is meant to program you to just follow. Don't stir up no waves. Go to school, graduate after 4 years, go directly to a college, get a 4-year degree to go into their industry. But didn't you know you were born to have your own industry? Did you know every person had a gift inside of them that was meant to provide for their children's children? Even the Bible said your gift will make room for you and put you before a great man, right? But we dumbing down our gift to go work for another man's dream. Do you know that wasn't meant to be? You was designed to win. Everything in your DNA is meant to win. Listen, Dr. Bruce Lipton, a stem cell biologist, said our bodies are not fixed. Listen to this. This is huge, y'all. That means your biology is not programmed for failure, right? So if we was fixed beings, that means that everything would just happen. We had no chance to even change nothing. It's not like that. The body, your biology, that means the makeup of your body is not fixed. It's a evolving state. That listen, you should know what I mean. Do you know every 7 years you get a completely new body? Everything in your body changes. Every 7 years you be a new person. Your body, everything changes over. Your skin keeps, your skin changes. It flakes off and you get a new layer of skin. You get new hair. Your body is always open and evolving. It's a reason why we got to know this stuff. Because if you realize that your body is always evolving and your body is always growing, it'll let you know that you meant to win. You meant to grow. You meant to prosper. Look what he said, Dr. Bruce Lipton. He explains through epigenetics, look that up, that our genes are not fixed, but are continuously influenced by our beliefs. So your genes, your body, if you believe that you're sick, your body is going to line up according to that belief. That's how it was designed. This man is a doctor, a biologist, and he's done studies for years. Look him up, Dr. Bruce Lipton, Lipton. Look him up on the internet, y'all. Listen, we on the morning shift where we shifting your perspective. We giving you deep stuff that can change your life. I ain't on here talking about who got the biggest BBL. F that. I don't care about that stupid junk. We need to win, y'all. Don't you want to live your best life? Don't you want to have supernatural wealth? Aren't you trying to change your generation? This is stuff I'm telling you. You programmed to win. You're programmed to win. But we got to get in line, y'all. We got to get in line. We got to stop being in places that we're not supposed to be. We got to get out of relationships that we know we're not supposed to be in. And we got to be fearless. It's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to be alone. When did being alone become a bad thing, women? Young ladies? So what? You don't got a husband right now. Work on yourself. So many people so fixed trying to get in a relationship. A woman can have an amazing job, amazing house, everything going good, but she don't have a relationship, so she's depressed. Let me tell you, gratitude is the fastest way to growth. Gratitude creates promotion. Gratitude creates promotion. The more gratitude you have, the more the universe, God, sends you more. When you get your kid a pair of shoes and they be like, thank you, Dad. Thank you, Mom. You're the best mom ever. How that make you feel? Don't it make you feel if you're good and you're at work and your boss come past and say, good job? Or call your name and recognize you for doing something good? Don't that make you feel good? That's because that's in our DNA. The whole universe is programmed to respond to gratitude. So the more grateful you are about what you have, the more you get. But we so busy complaining about our husbands and complaining about this or that. I can't stand this Negro. She complaining produces more of the complaint. Simple as that. Everything in us was designed to win. Everything in us was designed to prosper. Dr. Bruce Lipton says that our genes are not fixed, but constantly influenced by our beliefs, our environment, and our mindset. This means your biology is not programmed for failure. It's programmed to respond to faith, focus, and growth. The moment you change your perception is the moment you rewrite the chemistry of your body. Your perception is creating everything in your body and everything you're experiencing. And that's why we update today, giving you a new perspective that you was designed to win. Even right now, if it's hard for you, you were still designed to win. Some of us got to do a reset. We got to reset. We got to reset. We got to reset and get back to what you were meant to do. Reset and get back to your purpose. Reset and get your mind back in peace. Get them people out your mind. Get all them conversations out your mind. That's why I'm up every top of the day, 4 o'clock in the morning. Bless you, cuz. Thank you. It's my cousin, Earl Davis. God day, cousin. Let me tell you. Whatever you're around will become your life. If you got a bunch of people that's always talking trash and foolishness and everything they talk about is what's popping, what's on the next show, what's in Desperate Housewives, why would I align? Listen to this. Energy is so amazing. Why would you align yourself with somebody that's desperate? Desperation right away. Anything that's desperate, I don't want to be around. Right? Desperation creates some of the worst things you ever want to see. If somebody's is desperate, that means they'll do anything in order to win, including you. They'll run over you. They'll do anything they can. A person is desperate. They say that if somebody's drowning, if you're not some of the best swimmers can be taken down by somebody that's drowning, because a person that's drowning, all they want to do is grab onto something, and they grabbing onto you for dear life, and you can't swim. Now both of y'all go down, right? That's what happens when you align with a desperate individual. So why would you sit up and watch every single day episodes of somebody that's desperate? Do you know that's putting on that you're developing the same thing you watching? I just told you our minds and our whole biology is alive. It's responding, it's creating, it's becoming, and it responds to whatever you believe. Your faith, whether it's faith in good or faith in the bad, it aligns and responds to whatever that's in the environment is. So a lot of us walking around sick because our environment is sick. Our conversations is sick. The things that we're talking about, the things we're watching, all this stuff is not conducive to winning. All this stuff is not conducive to winning. Thank you, Tommy. Bless you, bro. All this stuff is not conducive to helping you jump the line. You having low vibrational conversations with your homies. Yeah, sometimes me and my guys, we joke, but the majority of my conversation is about ideas, about how we can win. A lot of us are watching low vibrational episodes of stuff, just binge watching foolishness. Listen, in order to win, you got to shut down. You got to put yourself on do not disturb. Hold on. Product drop. Do not disturb. This is the new hoodie we got. Do not disturb, man. I'm on D&D. You can get this at CoreyCofield.com, man, the website. Go to CoreyCofield.com. We got all different colors. Do not disturb. Look at that. Do not disturb. I am on D&D. A lot of us need to put our life on D&D, where people can't just get access to you so you can focus and do what you got to do. Listen, man, when you die, it's 1, 2 a box. When you die, it's 1 2 a box. When we out of here, it's 1 2 a box. We're not gonna be held responsible for the next person's what they supposed to do. A lot of us are surrounding ourselves with people who never should be in our life. And then you wonder why you lose. We're talking about how we are designed to win. We designed to win. Let me read you this. Neuroplasticity. Y'all look that word up, neuroplasticity, right? That's your brain was created to adapt and prosper. So like I said again, when you hear people say you can't teach old dog new tricks, that's a lie. That's a perspective that's been handed down to keep us thinking that we can't grow. You ever talk to somebody and they say, well, I am who I am. I am who I am. That's all I can be. I can't be nobody else. Lies, deceit, and debauchery. You absolutely can't be somebody else. You're not fixed. Your body is not stuck. You're not a tree. You can move. You're not a tree. You can move. You can be different. Neuroplasticity. Your brain was created to adapt and prosper. Listen to this. The brain that changes itself. This was an article that was published in the Frontier of Brain Science. And it talked about the brain's ability to change itself. Listen to this, y'all. We got to understand. I don't care how old you are. You not stop. Your brain is still growing. Your brain is still transforming itself. But if you think it can't, you're going to stay stuck. If you think you can't develop new ways of thinking, if you think that your brain is not being transformed every day, then it'll keep you stuck with the same perspective. And who wins? Listen, who wins when we stuck in the same perspective? Society. All these Fortune 500 companies, all these people that's investing in us to stay stuck. All these people investing in us to keep the blinders on, to go through life aimlessly. But they know the minute we get our focus on where we're supposed to be, we are destined to grow. Humans are destined and made to prosper. But if they can keep us stuck on a fixed perspective, then they don't have to worry about us growing. And your kids will go work for their company. And their kids will go work for their company. It's generations that done work for Chrysler. Generations of people that done work for Ford. Now, granted, somebody got to do it. It's the truth. Somebody has to do it. And at the end of the day, we're not going to be able to wake up everybody. I'm not going to be able to get everybody this message. Some people listen to this right now. Like this, he ain't talking about nothing. Turn into some twerking. Twerk, 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 twerk. They want to see some booties jumping. But they're going to miss the message. I'm saying right here, right now, that you were meant to be great, that your whole family, your whole bloodline is dependent on you. Do you know you're the one that's supposed to change everybody? And a lot of y'all feel it. Y'all know it's you. You know it's you. And normally the one that is supposed to be is the black sheep. It's the one that everybody talked about, the one that, he ain't. That's the one that's meant to do it. So we have to get this perspective, y'all. We got to know that we were meant to be great. Let's finish reading this. Neuroplasticity. The brain was created to adapt and prosper. According to the frontier of brain science, neuroscience confirms that the brain is always changing, learning, and capable of creating new successful pathways, regardless of the age, background, or trauma. This means that you are never stuck. Your brain is equipped to evolve, prosper, and reach higher levels of functioning when challenged. The brain is not hardwired. It's live wired. Now that's Dr. Dodgy, excuse me. Dr. Dodgy. And he wrote that for the frontier of brain science. It confirms that the brain is always changing, learning, and capable of creating new successful pathways, regardless of age, background, or trauma. So no matter what we've been through in our life, no matter what kind of trauma we've been through in our life, the brain can adapt. The brain can reprogram itself for greatness. Let's explain neural pathways, right? It's going to get a little deep, but not really, right? Neural pathways in your brain is routes. Just say you wake up and you go to work every morning, right? You got your way you go. You wake up, you get in on the car, and you go to work, and you almost don't even think about the way you're going, because that route you've been taking for all 10 years, all 20 years you've been there, all 5 years, right? Or say you get up in the morning and the first thing you do is do your Frankenstein walk, straight to the coffee pot. You get coffee, you sit there, you get your phone, all these routines, right? Or you may get up, you go straight to the bathroom, you use the bathroom, and then you brush your teeth, right? All these little things that we do naturally without thinking are neural pathways in our brain that's been programmed for certain ways. So in your brain, your brain has a certain way that it wakes up every morning, because that's how you've been waking up every day. So it's used to that process. It's used to that way to work. But when you create new pathways, you make a left instead of a right. And then you go a whole nother way. And when you go a whole nother way, your brain wakes up and says, oh, new information. And it starts gathering it in excitement. Like, I'm learning something. That's why it's so important to stay learning. Every day, try to pull in something new. Because every time your brain learns something else, it wakes up like a spark. And it's ready to learn. So instead of getting up and going straight to the coffee, maybe get up and straighten your bed up first. Do some push-ups. Just add a new routine. Instead of brushing your teeth first, put your clothes on first. Then brush your teeth afterwards. Anytime you form a new pathway, anytime you form a new habit or a new route, your brain wakes up and responds in excitement and is ready to get it. So this is important. Thank you for the like. This is important because you have to realize that the more you do stuff, you learn stuff, the more exciting your brain is, the more it lights your life up, and it adds time and years to you. So like I said, the brain is learning, is capable of creating new pathways regardless of your age, background, and trauma. That means you are never stuck. Your brain is equipped to evolve, prosper, reach higher levels of functioning when challenged. The brain is not hardwired. If something's hardwired, that means it has a particular way it works, and that's it. Right? Some of us have smoke detectors in our house, and the new smoke detectors that detects carbon monoxide, it's hardwired. They gotta hook it to wires so that it's not working by batteries. That it's gonna work even if the battery goes out. It's hardwired to your electricity, so it needs that hard wiring to operate. Our brains are not hardwired. It's not fixed. Our brains are not fixed. It's not stuck in a certain way. We got to understand this. When your brain is live wired. You know what live wired? That means it's open and it's ready to respond to new ideas and new beliefs. So I'm telling y'all that we were designed to win. In every way, shape, and form, we were designed to win. We was designed to win, y'all. Thanks for sharing the live, Tommy. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for sharing the live. Hey, y'all, listen. Run over to my YouTube if y'all can. It's Corey_Cofield. I got a lot of talks in depth on there. We got a lot of new content we about to start filming. Because listen, the thing is to get the information out. I want people to know that you were destined to win. I want people to know that it's in your DNA to prosper, that everything in you was meant to prosper and evolve, that we're not stuck, y'all. As I said earlier, you're not a tree, you can move. You're not a tree, you can move. You don't have to stay operating in the same things. You really don't. Man. We were meant to win, y'all. Dr. Bruce Lipton said your genes are adapt to evolve based upon your beliefs. Your genes responds to your belief. So if you believe that it's tight, if you believe money is funny, if you believe that everybody is operating to get you, your genes are going to operate according to that. And a lot of people are sick and walked around stressful. We learned about 2 days ago that over 70 to 90% of hospital visits are related to stress-related issues. 70 to 90% of doctor visits is caused by stress-related issues. And all these doctors, they're making millions of dollars prescribing us all these drugs, all these pills. But really and truly, people are just stressed out. When your body is in stress, you release something called the stress hormone. It's cortisol. Cortisol is the stress hormone. And anytime your body is operating in the stress mode, when the stress hormone is released in your body, it prohibits the functioning of your immune system and your digestive system. Anytime the stress hormone cortisol is released in your body, it shuts down your immune system and your digestive system. So the issue is a lot of us are walking around sick. We have stomach issues. Your food is not properly digesting. And anytime, guess what else the stress hormone does? Guess what else it does? It also causes insomnia. Y'all know what I mean. If you're not sleeping well, it's a 90% chance it's based upon stress. Why are we so stressed, y'all? Let's talk about it. Why are we so stressed? Why is the world so stressed? I'm going to tell you, I believe I know why. I read a statistic, and it said over 87% of people wake up every day in relationships and jobs they hate. That's crazy. Over 87% of people wake up every day in relationships and jobs they don't want to be in. Guess what? Every time you do something that you don't want to do, you release the stress hormone in your body. Every single time you do something that you don't like, every single time you go into an environment that you don't want to be in, you release the stress hormone in your body. It releases. And guess what? Like I said, when the stress hormone releases, your immune system and your digestive system are affected. It prohibits your immune system and your digestive system from working at optimal levels. This is what happens when the stress hormone is released in our bodies. See, the purpose of the stress hormone was only for like an adrenaline rush. So you get chased by a dog right away. You getting chased by a dog. That cortisol dumps into your body, gives you energy right quick. It shuts down your immune system and your digestive system because you don't need to fight off a cold or digest a steak when you're getting chased by a dog, right? All the energy goes to your arms and your legs for fight or flight because your body is sensing that you're in trouble. And now you need your arms and legs to defend yourself. So when the stress hormone is released in your body, it then releases blood flow and all the energy to your arms and your legs. You ever been sick and next thing you know, you're super tired? Your energy is low. You know why? That's because all your energy is being diverted when you're sick. Your energy is being diverted to other parts of your body. So that's what makes you feel weak and down. So what I'm trying to tell you, when you're in a stressful environment, thank you for the hearts, y'all. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. When you're in a stressful environment and your body is releasing this chemical, it doesn't know the difference if you're in a stressful environment or if you're getting chased by a dog. But it responds the same. So a lot of us are walking around every day with all this stress hormones pumping through our bodies and our digestive system and our immune system. We're not sleeping properly, all because we're doing stuff that we don't want to do. Boom. We're in relationships that we don't want to be in. Boom. So today I'm asking you, really evaluate your life, man. Ask yourself, am I where I want to be? Am I operating in the area that I know I'm supposed to operate in? Ask yourself that. Because if you're not, if you're getting up every day and you're going to jobs you can't stand, you're going to situations that you don't want to be in. Excuse me, y'all. If this is what you're doing every day, you're in fight or flight mode. You're releasing all these negative enzymes in your body every day that's actually killing us slowly. Not having what we want, waiting and waiting and waiting for something to change, but things not changing. Even the Bible said, hope deferred makes the heart sick. In Proverbs, hope deferred makes the heart sick. So if you're sitting around hoping and waiting and waiting and waiting, and it never happens, that'll make anybody frustrated. Thinking if you training for something, but they never call you in the game. But you just keep training every day, every day, every day. You train as hard as you can, but they never call your name to get in the game. You can't tell me that don't make you feel no way. It will. Everybody will. Everybody will. Because it's how I see. That's why. They just not sunglasses. Thanks for being observant, though. Listen, we were designated to, we was destined to win, and God is behind you. God is behind you. He wants you to win. God wants you to win. God wants you to show off. He wants you to flex. He wants you to do the greatest things you ever thought about. If you like food, God wants you to eat the best food ever. If you like clothes, God wants you to dress the best you possibly can. If you like to travel and see good things, God wants you to enjoy that. You deserve it. You deserve living the best life ever. You deserve to go where you want to go. God is with us, man. And listen, regardless of what they try to tell you and try to make you feel like it's the end of the road, but God has not lost control. God has not lost control. God has not lost control. He's still in control. He's still in the control. Listen, it's this. I remember seeing a long time. I mean, when I was young, I remember this story in the Bible where the prophet of God, I think his name was Elisha. He was in a battle, and one of his servants was with him, and it looked like they were losing, and it was thousands of the other people, and it was only him and like a few of them, and the servant said, "We gonna die. I mean, we gonna be unalived. Look at all these people. They're surrounding us on every side, right?" But what was crazy is that the man of God said this. He told him, he prayed. He said, God, open his eyes. Open his eyes. And the Bible said that God opened the man's eyes and he was able to see chariots of fire, angels surrounding him, ready to fight on his behalf. See, a lot of us need to open our eyes. A lot of us need to see that God is behind you. God got angels over you, protecting you, ready to war for you. And you can't lose. You can't lose. It's no way you can lose. God is on your side. It's already been done. You win. The movie is shot. The credits are rolling. It's already designed. You win. Even God say, I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, to bring you a good end, an acceptable end. Come on, man. That's right. There's no way we can lose, niece. God day, there's no way we can lose. God on our side. We got the bully on our side. Hey, so look, I remember back in the day, I'm from Detroit, right? And we had this guy, he used to be a little bully out here. You know what I'm saying? His name was Johnny Adams. And Johnny Adams was known for fighting all the time, right? And I was scared of them, man. I was scared of them than the police of him. Because it wasn't just him, it was that he had a bunch of people behind him, right? So it's like if you fight him, he will have like 20, 30 people at any moment behind him. They'll jump you and stomp you out and all this kind of stuff, right? So he walk around like a bully. But it was crazy because it always be a one guy with the bully that can't fight, but he just know the bully. But he walk around like he the man because he with the bully. Y'all ever saw that? He walk around like, yeah. But you know, you catch him by himself and it's beat up. He can't fight at all. But he's just with the bully. He's the bully cousin or something. So now he got the protection of the bully. And nobody mess with him because he connected. Y'all ever saw that situation? Or just say like made men in the crime families, right? You got made men that everybody know you better not touch him. He's a made man. He walk around town doing whatever he want to do to people because everybody know he's a made man. Did you know you were made man? Did you know you were made one man? Did you know you connected to the bully? Do you know you connected to God? Did you know you can't lose because God behind us? Huh? Do you know the power of the Most High God that created the universe? I do. And God has always been with you. He's always protected you. And this ain't no religious stuff where you got to go to a church and be up there, faking. This ain't connected to you being able to give all your money to some pastor who taking the money and going doing what he want to do with it. Now, there is some good ministries. Don't get me wrong. It's a bunch of good places where you can go. But what I'm talking about has nothing to do with being connected to a religious establishment. It's simply being a child of God and knowing it. And let me tell you something, y'all who got kids out here. Would you let your kid go hungry because they messed up? Would you give your kid a disease because they messed up? Would you let your kid lose their house because they made a mistake? None of us would do that, and we're human. What make you think God is going to pay you back for anything? What make you think God is looking to cause you harm because you're not saved? What makes you think God going to cause you harm because you're not giving your money, your check to somebody else? That's a lie and a fallacy. That's a lie, man. God is looking to prosper every one of us. He's looking to bless every one of us just because you his child. Just because you are his child. And the more we lean on God, the more we lean on the fact that God is working, it's the more God will be there for you, man. Everything even in the Bible, man, everything is saying that. Like what you just say, I come that you might have life more abundantly. That's what God said. He come that you may have life more abundantly. Thank you, niece. God wants you to prosper in everything you do. Did you know that? Welcome to the morning shift with Corey Cofield, man. Where we shift your perspective to think bigger, live better, and live free. You were destined to win. You was destined to win. You was destined to win. Niece, find that scripture for me. I think it's in 2 Kings somewhere. 2 Kings or somewhere, Elisha asked God to open the man's eyes. Open his eyes. Second Kings something. I forget what it is. But I'm telling you right now, God is telling some of us to open our eyes today. Open your eyes and see that God is on your side. Open your eyes and see that God is looking to prosper you. He's looking to help you win. He's looking to help you jump the line. And it's all in our DNA. But listen, we have to do what we meant to do. You can't prosper operating where you weren't meant to operate. Like I used an example earlier. You can't judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree. I got a chapter in my book, Follow Your Yellow Brick Road. Your passion leads to your provision. Y'all can go get that for me. Y'all go get that. It's on Amazon. You can go pick it up on Amazon. It's a chapter in there to say, who told you that? Who told you that? This chapter talks about who told you that you wasn't destined to win. clean this camera off, y'all. Who told you you wasn't destined to win? Who told you that life was hard? You can't be mad at a person that did it, because most people don't really get it themselves, and they only teach what they were taught. But I'm telling you, everything in the universe that God created is conspiring to make you win. You cut your hair, it grows back. You cut your nails, they grow back. You cut yourself and you heal. That's because the body is continually growing. The body is continually developing. And you were made to win. You were made to grow, and you were made to prosper. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all joining. We wrapping up, man. What's today? Saturday, right? Saturday morning. You're doing amazing stuff. I so appreciate y'all jumping in with me, being here. We here every day. We here every day, every day. If y'all ever don't see me online, it's because something came up, but believe me, I'm going to be back the next day. But my aim is to do every single day, because every single day you need to be reminded. 2 Kings 6 and 17. Y'all look at that. 2 Kings 6 and 17. Open your eyes and see that God is protecting you. Open your eyes and see that God is on your side and you gonna win. There's no way you can lose. The only way you can lose is if you don't show up for the game. That's called a forfeit. I remember playing baseball. We prepare all week for the game, and then the game come up and the other team wouldn't show up. And we automatically just won. We would celebrate, go get pizza, all that stuff. Like we was winners, because we were, and we never even had to fight. We never even played. But the other people didn't show up, so that made us automatic winners. So if you don't show up, for your life, if you don't show up, that automatically make winners out of your haters. But the minute you show up, you win. The minute you show up, you win. And behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire around Elisha. Whew. God said, I'm surrounding you with peace today. I'm surrounding you with provision today. Everything you need will be provided on this day, because God did it. Open your eyes, Michelle. Open your eyes and see. Country, what's that? Country often? Did I say that name right? I'm sorry if I mess your name up, because that stuff's so little. But I appreciate y'all being here today, rocking with me on the morning shift with Corey Cofield. We're here every day, 5:30 a.m. PST. We here every day. The battle was won, y'all. Absolutely. We win. That's why I entitled the talk, We Win. It's done already. So when you know something is done already, when you know something is finished, you shouldn't get excited or moved or hurt by any circumstances. That's like a lot of us. Remember Freddy Krueger, y'all, back in the day? When Freddy Krueger came out, that was one of the most scariest movies ever, right? Thank you for liking the hat. Now you know when you watch Freddy Krueger back then, you was jumping like. I remember the part when Freddy Krueger woke the girl up in her dream, and he started like using his gloves. She was going all over the ceiling and all on the ceiling. He was scraping her up. Man, that junk made me, oh my God. I was so scared. I was so scared of Freddy Krueger. But guess what? If I went back right now, and I know, okay, you said you like Freddy Krueger, the hidden gem, right? Now think, if you went and watched Freddy Krueger right now, would you still be jumping at the movie? If you still jumping at the movie right now after you done watched Freddy Krueger 1,000 times, it's something wrong with you. Sorry, y'all. But if you still jumping at a movie that you already saw and you know the end result, it's something wrong with you. I'm telling you, God say we win. The movie is shot already. What we jumping at the little scary parts that come up in our lives, the little situations that come up in our life, we jumping and emotionally moved and crying. Oh God, why me? Why me? God said, why not you? Why not you? Because you need to have a testimony. You need to be able to tell people what it's like to go through something. So you got to go through it. Every job you get, they ask you for your resume first. They want to see your credentials. Where you been? So a lot of us got callings that we supposed to do in our lives. And you always get through unscathed. Oh, the hidden gem finna make me jump out the window, bruh. Just like in the Bible, the Hebrew boys, when they went in the fire, and they said they didn't even come out smelling like smoke. Ooh. When God with you, you don't even come out smelling like smoke, bruh. You unscathed. You know what that means? Unscathed. Somebody put the definition of unscathed in the talk. Somebody put the definition of unscathed in the chat. We're going to see what that means, bruh. If you unscathed, I wish somebody put it in there. What y'all waiting on? Y'all super fast. Unscathed, bro. You go through life unscathed. Can y'all get that? Come on. We win. We win, man. What's up, Cheryl? God dang. Look, unharmed, not injured, no. I'm about to cry, bro. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. This has nothing to do with no religious nothing. This got to do with everything with your father. With your father that said you will not be harmed, not injured, no physical or emotional damage. Yo, come on, man. I'm really trying to hold back my emotions. Because when I think about my life and everything I went through, when I think about my life and everything I went through, you can never tell. You can never tell what I've been through, man. A lot of us right now, you've been through so much, but people can't even see it on you. God is so good. God is so good. God is so good. Protected me my whole life. Protected me my whole life. Protected me my whole life. Over 8 times I was supposed to be unalived. Things happened. It caused my life to be in jeopardy. But every single time he covered me. Every single time he covered me. Every single time he covered me. And I didn't even deserve it. I didn't even deserve it, man. I didn't even deserve it. I didn't even deserve it. It was times I was in the middle of doing some scandalous stuff, selling drugs and everything. And in the middle of that, he protected me. He protected me in the middle of wrong. In the middle of wrong, he kept his arms around me and never let me fall. And now for me to be here unscathed, a lot of us here are unscathed. Cheryl, you're unscathed. Without suffering any injury, damage, or harm. It's hard not to be emotional because I just know all the stuff I went through in my life that I should have not been here. A lot of chances that I took on my life that I didn't even see, that I was in the harm that I was in. But God saw it and he protected me in it. One of my closest friends that I ran with every day, God told me to sit down and I did. My mom called me saying, Corey, I had a dream that you got unalived. 3 times. I had 3 dreams, separate nights. And I sat down. I was saying, and shortly after that, they found my good buddy who I was in the streets with, selling stuff I shouldn't do. They found him unalived in his house, cut up in pieces. Somebody tried to steal from him. A female set him up. And there's no doubt I would have been with him because we was together every day, all day long. Sorry, y'all. I know that sounds crazy right now, but I'd rather blow my nose than to keep sniffing. They found my buddy who I was with every single day, unalived under a mattress. His mom, after being missing for a long time, went and looked for him. And that's where he was, cut up in pieces. This is who I was with every day. Sometimes I be thinking like, why me? Why me? Why did he get saved? Why wasn't he protected? And even though I knew God at that time, I didn't say nothing to him about God. And that makes me sad because I'm like, maybe I could have helped his life, but I was doing what he was doing. We was in the streets doing all kind of stuff, y'all. But in the middle of doing all that, God protected me still. I'm here, and I don't even have a felony record. Oh my gosh. I don't even have a felony record, man. I don't know Hidden Gem RVA. Sometimes I don't know. You know, like you said, why not me? That's true. Why not me? I said, hey, Hidden Gem put that truth on me. I said, why me? She said, why not you? Right? Listen, you win. I know that. I know what you're saying, Hidden Gem. I know exactly what you're saying. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you. A lot of us right here listening to this, you got stuff that you meant to do in your life. And you wondering, just like I was and still am, why me? But you know what? I see right now at this very moment, y'all had to hear me tell you that. You were called to my life and I was called to yours. So I was meant to go through all that so I can be here today to let y'all hear my resume of what I went through to validate what I'm saying. And you keep spreading the word, Hidden Gem. You keep spreading the word, and that's why you were meant to be here. I'm proud for you. Thank you. Thank you. We here every morning, 5:30. We here every morning, 5:30. Thank you, Father. And I'm here to just help us all be better, man. That's what it's about. Thank you for resonating with what I'm saying, y'all. I already know somebody about to send me a meme of me crying. I was trying to hold it back, but I couldn't. Hey, y'all, check it out. If y'all want to be a part of something so powerful, we have something called the Mindfest meetup every Monday. We talked about here how you have to be around people that's vibrating at a high level. You got to be around people who see differently, right? But it's hard. It's really hard to bump into people that's vibrating high. Most people are on mediocrity. But we meet every Monday morning. It's called the Monday Mindfest Meetup, where we use our mind to manifest our life. We hold each other accountable to goals, and we help each other move through life. If you want to be a part of this society, we meet every Monday on Zoom, 6:30 p.m. PST. We got all walks of life. All walks of life. We got all walks of life there. Lawyers, doctors, producers, celebrity makeup artists. We got all kind of stuff, man. But everybody, it don't even matter what you do. It's about having a one accord, being around people that's functioning at high levels. We got people talking about since they joined that group, every Monday, their life has transformed expeditiously. They're manifesting. We got people that's getting 6-figure incomes, pulling it in. We got people that's breaking generational curses. People that says that their life is not the same since they joined Mindfest. And we there every morning on Zoom. Now, excuse me. We there every Monday on Zoom, 6:30 PST. If you want to be a part of that, you got to DM for the link. My moderator, Michelle, she here. Y'all see her, she blocking all y'all with that foolishness. She don't play no games with the block. Her and my other my other moderator, B-Lack, boy, they do not play. Y'all looking at the chat and y'all see block, block, block. Y'all come on here talking all that crazy junk. You gonna get blocked like a mug because they ain't playing no games. Excuse me, y'all. Oh. Y'all got me crying on this joint, man. I wasn't trying to be doing all that today. Michelle is one of our members on Mindfest that be there every morning. Every Monday. And she powerful too. She a researcher. She just told everybody last Monday, she gave everybody the plug on how to go get 160,000 high figure career. She gave everybody the sauce on how to get it. The girl go get it, man. And so what I'm trying to say is, look, y'all, we here to help you win. We here to give you a new mindset, a new perspective on how to see life, man. A new perspective on how to see life. Sure, you want the link? DM me on Facebook. You watching on Facebook? So we streaming on all social media platforms right now: Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. So wherever you watching this at, if you want the link, just DM me and we'll get you the link. Who made the hat? Thank you. Listen, this young girl. So one of our Mindfest members named Sharon, a lady who's just blowing up. Her niece, I think the girl like 16 or something, and she saw me wearing hats like this, and she said she wanted to make me one, and she made this one and sent it to me. I'm like, what? Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all like this. You know what I'm saying? You can DM me too for that if you want to know. DM me, I'll get you her name and she can create you one. Look, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Your gift is make room for you. I told that, look, she can sell these, right? So our gifts are meant to take us to the next level, y'all, right? Our gifts are meant to take us to the next level. Let me see what this comment saying. It's harder to think that maybe God would have to search for me on the day he was coming to take me. He was all other loving children. And the biggest fear was that God would have to search. Listen, Cheryl, listen, I love you, Cheryl. You and Danny. It's one of my Facebook friends, Cheryl. I've been knowing Cheryl for 15 years. I met them doing ministry, right? Going out and taking food and just talking to people, right? I met them then. And this lady, ever since, she told me, she said, you helped change my life. Look what she said. She said, I'm glad. She said, I'm glad. Let me put this in. I'm so glad we met. I'm so glad I have met you. You helped us. Danny and I are better now. You see that? There's people who I've been knowing. I met 16 years, not 16, maybe 12 years ago. Cheryl, how long you think it was? At least 12 years ago. And she's still rolling with me right now. She's still commenting on my stuff right now. So she said I helped change her life and her husband's life. This is why we do it. This is why we do it. 12 years later, she's still here, living strong, y'all. 12 years later, right? This is what we doing, man. We getting to the people and we letting everybody know that you can win. On our Mind Defense group, once a month, we pick one person that everybody buys stuff from for the whole month, support their business, whatever they're doing. And we go around and every month somebody else get something bought. Last week, everybody on Mind Defense, we got one of our brothers in Nigeria. He joins every Monday. And we all put money together and send it to him. Right? So if you feel like you want to be a help and part of that, you can use our Cash App. It's CTE Cash. C. Cat Thomas Edwards. CTE Cash. Right? You can help us that way. Or you can go to CoreyCofield.com. That's my website. You can get some of the custom merch right here. Look at this. Our custom merch. Make America Dream Again. This is what it is. This is what it is. That's what to make America what it should be. Not no crazy rules and all this stuff. You right? If we allow people to start dreaming again, if we allow people to start believing in what they do again, that would help us. That's what to make America what it should be. Not a dictatorship, not or anybody that's making us fall apart, right? Not saying that this administration is, because they got some good points. At the end of the day, I'm saying whoever in office, whoever's in control, we need to get back to dreaming. We need to get back to what we love. We need to get back to pointing people to themselves. America was built on a dream. Think about that. 17 years ago, I met Cheryl. You feel me? And they've been going strong ever since, her and her husband. She a songwriter now, doing music and stuff. I love y'all, man. Shouts out to y'all. We're going to get together, man, one day soon, get some food. 17 years. Come on, man. So listen, y'all, I appreciate y'all for being here. We about to jump off. About to get me some breakfast. I'm hungry. Hey, listen, Hidden Gem, I hope you follow me. I'm going to follow you back. I got to get to know you more. You got some powerful words in you. Maybe one day I can invite you up on stage here, and you can help me tell about the goodness of the world and the goodness of what we do. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Sure, I love you. Tell Danny I love him too. Back. So DM me, Hidden Gem. We'll set that up. Get some talks going. That's what it's about. Aligning with people that got a vision, man. Thank y'all for being here. Even the people that didn't comment but watching us, thank you so much. We got almost 9,000 likes. So listen, y'all, pin me, man. Pin me. And remember, I'm here every day, 5:30 in the morning, Monday through Monday. Okay? So y'all join me, man. Come support. I appreciate that. I hope it's not the last time I see y'all. And it was amazing to virtually meet you. My love goes to y'all. I appreciate you. And I'm gonna give y'all a saying out of my book. So every between every chapter, I have one of my sayings or something that I heard that really helped me, right? And I'm gonna pick something to read to y'all before we go. It's just a little quote. And this is right before perspective 3. It says, we are all superheroes who can manifest our deepest desires and dreams. So in closing, y'all remember, we are all superheroes. We all have the magnificent gift of our mind. And we all can create our deepest dreams and everything we love. So listen, lastly, somebody just bootlegged me, said I got violated for having dark skin. Yo, that's cold. It said end live now to avoid suspension. Like, dang, bro, what's wrong with my skin? Oh my God. Yo, that's crazy. Oh my God. Let me pin that. I'm gonna pin that. Look what they saying, yo. That's racist, man. It's all good. Listen, y'all go over, cop the book for me, man. And before we leave, can y'all go to my YouTube right quick? Michelle unpinned it. Girl, I love you so much. She unpinned it. Oh my. This girl ain't no joke. I wonder what happened to it. I pinned it. The next thing I know, it was gone. So look, y'all. Hey, listen. Monday night, we start our mastermind series of Money is My Friend. We take a deep dive into that book. It's gonna be amazing, y'all. Monday Night Manifest. If you want the link, you got to DM me for the link. Whatever social media platform you're watching this on, just DM me and we'll get it done. We appreciate y'all. I love y'all. She said, I appreciate it, but they out of here. Man, I love my niece. I'm so grateful, man. That's a whole testimony in itself, how we reconnected, man. God is so good. Yes, God bless, God bless, God bless. We appreciate y'all. Be like, we support you. Thank you for, I know you at an event doing your thing. We love you so much. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. Yes. All right, y'all. Guess what? We out of here. We out of here, man. Y'all go to my YouTube. Come on. Look out for me. Go to YouTube and follow me. Corey_Cofield, y'all. Much love. Much respect. I appreciate y'all. And God day.